everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on the Multiversity The Just, Issue 1 comic review. Now, as you know, the Multiversity was meant to explore the new 52 version of the DC Universe, and the cover has a kind of magazine story and meant to take place on Earth 16, where crime has been stopped, and you've got a kind of Meet the Kardashians feel. The story starts off how Sarah, who is meant to be the new version of Mr. Miracle, is talking with Megamorpho at Metropolis and finds out that she's just committed suicide while Sarah's trying to get rid of a technovirus in her body Adam, which suddenly deactivates all around her. And at Gotham City, you see Lex Luthor's daughter talking with Damian Wayne, and pretty much talking about other universes, other things, and how the world has basically become a much different place, with crime now stopped, and basically heroes using other means to kind of pass the time. And pretty much it's also revealed that Damian and Lex Luthor's daughter are in a relationship. As soon as they hear Superman coming, he hides her with his lead coat, and we see basically Superman talking with Batman about basically Megamorpho's death, as well as they head inside his Batcave, and pretty much says that it's not my fault, as well as basically about the defense systems and robots and that, and he promised his father that he would never shut down the project. And so we basically see Batman and that talking, as well as Superman aware that Batman has basically been with Alexis Luthor, who is furious that she's been off the guest list from Sarah's party, and that, you know, she's the one going to Connell's art gallery thing. So Batman pretty much talks with her, and then, yeah, teleports her away. We basically see Sarah talking about the potential guests, as well as the Atom saying, asks if he got an invite. We see Plastic Man's son talking with Kyle Rayner, who's the last of the Green Lanterns in his universe, and even shows the comic book, which he can understand because he wanted to be an artist himself and be in the comic book industry. So we basically see Kyle Rayner and that talking with some of the other members, and even says how this is much different, and also how that the younger generation haven't seen the kind of stuff they've seen. And we also see Lex Luthor's daughter at the art gallery thing with Connell, who is basically an artist in this reality. And also because of alcohol and drugs, has kind of become more and more like a bizarro, and even showing pictures of a grey lady that has appeared in some of their dreams. So you see the Just League doing their kind of standard battles with a Red Amazo and kind of Tornado Hybrid. And so, for some reason, as soon as Alpha Centurion ends up getting hit by Red Amazo, this causes Kyle Rayner to trigger his flashbacks, as well as beat him up, thinking he's Major Disaster, which in the graphic novel of the Multiversity was changed to Major Force. And yeah, they do kind of calm him down, and the team salvage some of the Red Amazo pieces to kind of bring Red Tornado back. And yeah, this does cause Kyle Rayner to open up that the comics brought back his worst nightmares, as in the comics, Kyle Rayner's girlfriend was killed by Major Force. And after everyone started talking, we also introduced to where Batman is talking to Plastic Man's son, and even gets angry with him for basically not being serious about his girlfriend's death, and thinking she'll come back. and even shows him the comic books, which he'll later show to Superman. So we see Superman talking to Mento's daughter, who basically asks to do some investigation. We see the team working on the remains of Megamorpho, and Batman shows up to talk with Superman. So we basically see that Connor Hawke, who's the son of Green Arrow, is talking with Arrowette and asking for arrows and other things so she can form her team with her friends called The Just, but only gives her 5 arrows and tries to tell her that you aren't really going to be a hero with proper training. So we see basically Batman showing Superman the comic, as well as basically introducing how each comic book takes place in a different kind of city and publishing thing, and how each comic is leaking into their universe, and realizes Lex Luthor's daughter is in trouble. So we see the team getting angry, with Wynard basically being angry that, he can't really do anything, and we basically see Mentor's daughter talking with the team members. So as soon as Superman and Batman start talking and thinks Lex Luthor's daughter's behind this causes Batman to kind of defend Lex Luthor's daughter, and turns out that she's also bought her ex-boyfriend, JJ Thunder. And after everyone's invited to the party, and as soon as basically wondering where Damian and Chris Kent are, turns out they've taken over the robots. That leads to chaos. And yeah, this is the story. So this issue is alright. I think it's like saying, what if DC heroes on this Earth are meant to be Meet the Kardashians, meet spoiled teen shows? It's alright, not good, but I think it deserves thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, but could have been better. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.